Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, welcome. This is Essential Patience and I am Patience. In today's video, we'll be going over the list of 10 most expensive cities in the United States. This is an analysis published by Rocket Mortgage in November 2022. So I think it's quite current. I really wanted to go over it. The article first talks about how a lot of people flock to the big city, and that is very much true. It's overpopulated in most of their cities, so there's more demand for housing. There are a lot of people willing to pay more. Let's start with number 10, which is Miami, Florida, a very popular city for people to move to in the United States, especially during spring break. People just flock there. I mean, temporarily, but still, it's very popular. It has a population of 439,890 people. The median household income is $44,268. Whilst the median price for a house, which means that 50% of houses cost more than this and 50% cost less than this, that number is $542,212. Let's compare that to the median household income. remember, it's a household, which means that a lot of times it's more than one person. It can be a husband and a wife living in one house. It's $44,268. And imagine having to buy a house for $542,218. That is such a huge gap. The median monthly rent is $1,242. The cost of being a homeowner seems to be really inaccessible for a lot of people, making $44,000 to buy a $500,000 house. If you're looking for a nightlife, you will be hard pressed to find a place better than Miami, which is ranked behind Las Vegas as the second best city for bars, entertainment, and nightlife by US News. Cost of living in Miami is 23.1% higher than the national average. Next, let's go to Seattle, Washington. So the population is 733,919, significantly more than Miami, and the median household income is better, $97,185. Now the median home price, $825,126. That is a lot of money. Median monthly rent, which is $1,702. The Space Needle, Pike Place Market, and Starbucks all are icons of the Pacific Northwest city of Seattle. The Emerald City, which is also been called the Rain City and the coffee capital of the world, is known for playing home to big companies like Microsoft and Amazon, and offers a perfect balance between the people who want the city, restaurants, shopping, entertainment, and more, alongside opportunities for outdoor exploration, including hiking and kayaking. Sounds fun. The cost of housing in Seattle is 209% more than national average and 145% more than the rest of the state of Washington. Moving on to number 8 is San Jose, California. We all know, we've heard it several times, California is expensive. Now, it has a population of 983,489 people, with a median household income of $117,324. Now, you can compare that to the median home price, which is $1,312,169, and the monthly median rent is $2,232. As the heart of Silicon Valley, the city of San Jose is a major player in both the finance and technology industries, leading to bountiful job opportunities and the unemployment rate lower than the average in the USA, which is good. However, the cost of living in San Jose is still 114.5% higher than the national average. It is also noticeable that the median household income is also higher, much higher than the national average. So now let's move on to San Diego, California. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of California on this list. And the population of San Diego, California is 1,381,6 611 people. The median household income is $83,454. So as we can see, that is much lower than San Jose, California. And the median household price is also much lower, which is $837,692. And to rent a place, you are looking at a median rent price of $1,770. Known for its moderate climate and palm trees lined beaches, San Diego is considered the birthplace of California, founded in 1769. But with plentiful shopping centers, museums, entertainment, there is no shortage of things to do, even if laying out in the sun isn't your thing. And the cost of living is 60% higher than the national average. Now let's move on to number 6, which is Boston, Massachusetts. The population is 654,776 people. Now the median household income is $76,298, whilst the median home price is $770,797. The median rent is $1,685. It is ranked by the US News as the 7th best place to live for quality of life. So living in Boston may appeal to history buffs to explore one of the best historical cities in America. Scholars look to study at one of the dozens colleges and universities scattered across the city, or even sports fans looking to experience the oldest ballpark in the league, Fenway Park. It is also considered one of the best places to raise a family, with top-ranking healthcare institutions nearby and local schools spending approximately $10,000 more per student than the average in the United States. Now let's get on to the top 5. Can you guess which ones are in your top 5? Comment below. Let's see if you get them right. I feel like there are already some really popular cities we've not already talked about, but we've got some big ones out of the way. Number 5 is Washington, D.C. And as a person who lived near Washington, D.C. and went to school in Washington, D.C., I can tell you this is very much true. It is very expensive. The population is 670,050 people, and I think that you can feel each and every single one every day you take the subway, at least before the pandemic. I mean, you will be lucky to make it through the door. The median household income is $90,842, and the median home price is $678,689, and the median rent prices on a monthly basis is $1,607. I know that a lot of people who work in DC tend to live in the surrounding areas like Virginia and Maryland, because it can be much cheaper than living in DC. Even students who went to school at Howard and other places tended to have to look for apartments in Maryland, because finding apartments in DC, you're looking to spend like $2,000 a month in a nice, decent area. Moving on to number 4, I hope I don't pronounce this wrong. Correct me, please, nicely. It is Honolulu, Hawaii. One thing I found out about Hawaii a few years ago is that it is very expensive. It is one of the most expensive states to live in the United States. The cost of houses is so high, and yet the wages have stayed very low. I watched this family on Millennial Money who made about $85,000 combined income, and they were really struggling. Like, it was struggling in there. So the article says the population is 1,890,000 people, whilst the median household income is $87,722. The median home price is $625,000. The median monthly rent is $1,779. The city is known as a crossroad of the Pacific, may be seen as a tourist destination for some, but for others it's home. It is the largest city in the island state of Hawaii, easily recognized by its beaches and historical landmarks, but the city has a lot to offer beyond surf and sun, with authentic local cuisine, museums, and shops just waiting to be explored. Let's move on to the top 3, because coming in at number 3 is San Francisco, California. I'm pretty sure everybody knew it was going to be on this list. This is like the 3rd appearance of California on this list. The population is 815,201 people. The median household income is $119,136. I did read somewhere that in San Francisco, for a family of 4, making under $100,000, that's considered poverty. Take that in mind. And if I do find that article, I'll link it below along with this article. Median home price is $1,196,125, and the median monthly rent $2,010. The city of San Francisco and the surrounding Bay Area offers its own unique environment where the city living meets coastal charm, ranked by US News as the 10th best place to live in the country. San Francisco is known for its steep hills, cable cars, and the Golden Gate Bridge. The city population has grown by 9.5% in just 2 years, and you will pay a price for all these perks through the cost of living being 169.3% higher than the norm in the housing along the coast, nearly 5 times more than the national average. And number 2 is still in California. And I know you probably know it. Let's say it together. Los Angeles, California. The population is now 3,849,297, most of which are just trying to get that big Hollywood dream and make their dreams come true. The median household income is only $65,290, and the median house price is lower than San Francisco because it is $971,257, and the median monthly rent is $1,523. Though the atmosphere of the City of Angels couldn't differ, lower buildings are sprouted across nearly 500 square miles, with green space taking up nearly 95% of the city's landscape, making LA the greenest city in America. I'm surprised. I didn't know it was the greenest city in America, according to the World Cities Culture Forum. The cost of housing is the largest contributing factor of the cost of living in the area, with housing sitting at 198.2% higher than the national average. And an interesting fact is that the cost of utilities in Los Angeles is actually 6.3% lower than the national average. So I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. And the number 1 most expensive city in the United States is not a shock to anyone. Let's all say it together: New York City. The population is 8,467,513. Let's all take a moment of silence to reflect that. The median household income is only $67,046, which is even below the national median income. And the median home price is $850,793, which I feel like for some people is a 1-bedroom apartment or a 2-bedroom apartment at most. That's probably what you're getting. And for some reason, I don't believe it will be in Manhattan. For many reasons, actually. The median monthly rent is $1,489, and this could be with a ton of roommates. I used to want to move to New York till I found that people were paying $3,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment. But it had a tree, so nature, as the largest metropolitan area in the US, I mean, it has over 8 million people, and the 4th largest city in the world by population, the city of New York is packed to the brim with opportunities to explore and embrace culture, entertainment, and business. This city, which happens to be among the richest in America, with a cost of living 87.2% higher than the national average according to Best Places, but this hefty price tag doesn't seem to be deterring future generations of New Yorkers from making the move to the Big Apple, with the population growing 6% since 2022. I mean, we used to hear people are moving out of New York with the pandemic, but it seems that people are still moving into New York. There are a lot of opportunities and a lot of life. And with that, I am bringing this to a close. Are you any of the people that live in these cities? Like, not my city doesn't appear on this. The closest I've been to any of the city is living in Maryland, like really close to DC, like 5 minutes away. Texas did not appear on any of this list. And as we noticed, California is one of the only cities that appeared multiple times. In fact, it appeared 4 times. But let me know, do you live in any of these cities, and are they as expensive as it said on the article, or do you find it to be very comfortable and not that expensive? So thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the notification bell because I post 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. Come over and see what is being discussed. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.